Hi folks, I'm Bob Schrupp, physical therapist.
Brad Heineck, physical
Today we are the
therapist.
most famous physical therapists on the internet.
Well, in our opinion, of course, Bob.
Today we have a simple non-drug treatment for fibromyalgia and rheumatoid arthritis. I'm going to tell you why this came about, Brad.
And this could be just regular arthritis as well.
Actually, for a lot of different pains, this is a simple treatment. I was at a funeral yesterday, unfortunately. A friend of mine, his younger brother passed away. He's had seizures his whole life. Anyway, my aunt was there. And I don't want to say her name. I don't know if she wants her name, but Aunt S.
Not. Yeah.
You know, whatever you think that could stand for. Sexy.
Carry on.
Carry
on.
Anyway, my aunt is having problems with a lot of things, unfortunately, and two of the things she's having trouble with are fibromyalgia and rheumatoid arthritis. Okay. So she's having a lot of pain, and I want to give her some relief. So we're going to go ahead and send her a Thermatex. Okay. Far infrared system, heating system here. So, by the way, before we go into that, let's talk about, if you are new to our channel, please take a second to subscribe to us. We provide videos on how to stay healthy, fit, pain-free, and we upload every day. Also, you're going to want to go to the Facebook and like us, Bob and Brad, because we're giving away stuff for the next, I don't know, 4 or 5 Sundays in a row. We start on Sunday, it runs all week, and then on the next Sunday, we actually name the winner. Oh, okay. So we're giving away mattresses, we're giving away a Thermatex. We may have given it away already by the time this gets posted. Sure. But we're giving away some foam rollers. We're getting lots of cool stuff.
So go on the Facebook and they'll
there's a link
button to push on.
Yeah, there's actually on YouTube too. You can find it down below.
Oh yes.
Yeah. So, all right. So the solution here that I was trying to think what one thing could help her, because you know with that type of diagnosis with rheumatoid arthritis, fibromyalgia, you can have pain in all your joints. Mm-hmm. You can have pain in all of the muscles. Right. So, you know, I thought, you know, a good passive way to treat it, you know, because I was thinking about a massager, but sometimes a massager is too much. Too aggressive. And plus you have to be active with it then. You have to, you know, use it. Right. So I thought, you know, we'd send her a Thermatex, because the Thermatex, you can use it pretty much on every part of the body, especially the platinum model. Right. And the cool thing about Thermatex far infrared heat, regular heat penetrates just a few millimeters. Basically skin deep. Yeah. This actually penetrates 60 millimeters, which is 2.36 inches. So as you're going to find, and as we'll demonstrate today, in some cases, the heat will go all the way through the joint. Right. So if you're having trouble with your wrist joint or your knee joint or your elbow or your shoulder, the heat can go all the way through. I've tried, you know, I use my Thermatex every night. I just have it laying in my chair, and it's just my nightly little treat. And if I'm having knots, pain in my back, they just melt away. Sure. I've used it, compared it to a heating pad that we were sent. I thought, I'll just, you know, try and do a little bit of a contest. Your typical convection heating pad. Yeah, and it's a great heating pad, but it doesn't do as well. It just doesn't. I tell you, you can tell it's surface. Right. It just doesn't work as well. Very superficial. So let's go. We're going to show it. Send the platinum model. You know, it comes with 3 straps, so you can do a lot of different things with it. And it comes with a 6-foot cord. Did we decide? Is that 6 feet? Yeah, it's very close. At least 6. So if you're going to use it on your neck, you actually can strap it on, and so you can actually work around the house with it, and it'll give you some back. You know, you hit the back, or if you're having trouble with your neck, it can go up to here. Because the thing about far infrared heat, it doesn't have to be right up against the skin. It penetrates, even if it's a little bit off. You can have an air gap between there, unlike the convection ones where you really need to have that direct to conform right to you. So if you're, and the nice thing about these straps, you know, you can put them in different configurations. You put them on, it'll actually pull your shoulders back and put you in good posture. Which is another good benefit, eliminate, or, you know, help decrease that pain because of posture. Right, yeah, but a lot of pains come about because you have bad posture. So I'm hitting neck, I can hit mid-back, and you can actually strap it so it goes around your waist, and you can actually hit low back too. Right at the same time. Brad's going to show you some ways to hit the arm and the shoulder and the hands. And so, like, your aunt will probably be watching this video sooner or later when she gets her Thermatex. So here we have. You have to always go there's the hard pads you have to have the hard surface against your skin. And it's not like a rock hard, but they're firm. So you have to make sure you put it on the right way. So you make like have a muff. I'm going to take this. I'm just going to circle it around, and I got some really nice Velcro. It's not that the cheap Velcro. And you know, you can just get your hands in here
like this, watch TV, whatever it may
Yeah,
be.
especially if you're having trouble with your wrists and hands, which a lot of times, rheumatoid arthritis, that's the place that likes to settle in on, doesn't it?
Smaller joints.
Yeah.
You can then slide it up
And
right
get
to
the elbow.
to the elbow, and then you can undo that Velcro. Now this works good, like if you're in a cushioned chair, not so much like this.
More like a recliner would be best.
Which is a really nice place to relax anyways with a hot pack. And then you'll trap it there, and there you go for your shoulder.
Right.
You can slide it down if you got a hip problem. It really works well. You just kind of sit on it, and if you got the armrest here, that will help put contact with the pressure on the hip, and that works well.
And I did use it on my hip. I was getting some pain because of the way I was sleeping at night, and I actually just put it right here. It was kind of a little bit into the groin and thigh, and it worked really well. I mean, it just calmed it right down. My wife has used it on her knee.
Yep. So you can wrap it around here, get it on the knee, very comfortable. These are built very well. They are not going to fall apart. It's going to be, you're going to get years of use out of them. You can take them apart and clean them if you have a mishap with them. And then you can, of course, slide down on the ankle. So we cover the ankle, the knee, the hip,
And
the shoulder.
some people actually can just put your feet right on it.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and you can get a little bit of for the bottom of your foot or for a little bit of arthritis,
Yep.
again, because it penetrates so deep.
Right.
But
Probably
it
take
works
your
well.
shoes off first.
I would take your shoes off. Yes, yes,
There you
indeedy,
go.
I would.
Yep.
So very versatile. You know, it's approved by the both the FDA and Health Canada. They're out of Canada. This company that
Yep.
makes this. Very inexpensive to run. Only costs, well, depending on how often you use it, but
Right.
a couple pennies a day. They actually have one that's been running in their office since 2000. Did we say it's 2001, was it?
Yeah, I think it was 18 years
And then they
now.
had a large one too, one of the gold ones that was running since 1998. So,
Yeah,
I mean,
24 hours, 7.
yeah, they just let it run because it was in their waiting area. So they wanted people, when they come to visit them, you know, they could just lay against it and get their instant heat.
Experience it.
So,
Yeah, I did want to mention that you do have to, you know, plug this in to make it go for that 6-foot cord. But this is nice if you have it around your back and you want to get up and you don't want to go over to the outlet. You can easily, conveniently.
and I've done that
unplug
many
it.
times. Like I'll be working at my desk and I'll start getting some of that discomfort, and I'll strap it on, and then I have to go do something. I'll just unplug it
Sure.
at that juncture, and then go off and do what I want to do. So it works out. You know, it's real flexible in that regard.
Right.
You know, I just got to tell a story real quick. We have nursing staff around here that they come down and they're borrowing our equipment all the time because they're having pain. And I mentioned the fact that I could strap one of these Thermotexes on her because she's having a lot of knots, and she goes, no, I can't walk around with that. And a little later on, she comes in. I come into her office. She's got it on, strapped on, because she's having so much pain that she's like, she decided, I don't care what it looks like. I'm putting it on. So, you know, when you're in pain, you'll do
Right.
great things.
Well,
to
the other thing,
relieve it.
these are rated too. Was the FDA has approved these?
I said that.
Oh, you said that already?
Health Canada. He doesn't even listen
she
to you
said that?
anymore. God, this is
Liz,
just like
So
my
you're
spouse.
sticking with him?
Yes, of
Are you
course.
sure?
And by the way, there's a great discount if you go down below. Bottom graph, you
yes.
want to hit the link below because we're going to get you a lot of money off this. So,
Yeah.
all right.
Very good.
Good luck, Aunt.
You really did say
My
it,
aunt.
huh?
I did say it.
Well, you're Aunt S. We're happy
Aunt
that we
S.
can help her out.
Yeah, thanks for watching.